Hi guys, so it is the end of the competition as of yesterday, Saturday, today is Sunday, so I've been reliably told. And yeah, so I've had some really fantastic work in from 8 guys that entered, so thank you to that. I'll come to that in a moment. I'd just like to say thank you to all of those who have come into watching my channel over the last couple of weeks. I've picked up 40 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, which has been fantastic, so thank you and welcome to all the new guys. I'm hoping to bring you some really cool stuff soon. Obviously we're going to have the game around Temple Crusade 01s very soon, and yeah, and I've had some great feedback, and more importantly I've had some really great conversation with people, and got people showing interest and offer advice and stuff like that, which has been really cool. So yeah, the competition. So I've had 8 people enter, 8 superb pieces of Games Workshop artwork, along with some very personal reasons as to why they chose it. So I just wanted to thank those guys individually first of all. So first of all, we've got Dave the bartender with his beautiful Pre-Heresy Vindicator, which he's taken a Mark II GW plastic one and converted it into a Mark I Pre-Heresy World Eater one, which was superb. Really like the scratch building and the paintwork on that. 88 Shadow Angel, I want to say simple, but that doesn't take anything away from it, because it's a beautifully simple conversion for using the Space Wolves models for his Pre-Heresy Space Wolves for his Thengir model. Really imposing, really big, really looks the part. So cheers, dude. Not what I was expecting either, as you said. I was expecting a Blood Angel piece, Space Wolf piece in there instead. Never a bad thing at all. So cool. Razorgore 111, brilliant Grimgor Ironhide model. Really nice to see some fantasy in there for a change. I've got a very big soft spot for fantasy, because it's such a great and comedic game. I myself have Grimgor as well, with some Black Orcs, which I'm probably unfortunately going to get rid of at some point because I'm starting my Empire. And he's a great model to work on, and he's you've done a really good job on it there, dude. So thank you for that. Family of Gamers, Coach from FOG 777, more specifically, a really beautifully painted Broodlord model, which he did for his son, who does Tyranids on a lava base as well, which looks really cool. Sounds like you had some real fun painting that, man. So I look forward to doing hopefully seeing some more work from yourself on your models, because if that Broodlord is anything to go by, the rest of your army is going to be really cool. The Coming Swarm, who went, you know what, I'm going to enter something massive, and went for a Shadow Sword Orky conversion, which was really cool, seeing the battle wagon parts and the truck parts all over it, making it a huge and individual model. So that was really awesome, really cool to see that. Archeolus made a beautiful diorama piece using the Forge Ruled Hydra Flak Tank, with camo netting and crew, and they're all communicating as well, and really detailed. And it was just great to see a model that was really different, like, because you see a model which is very much kind of mid firefight. This one's in downtime, it's resting, the crew are talking. It's just really cool to see. The left right, another great entry. Ultramarines, very close to my heart. I love seeing well painted Ultramarines, and they were very well painted. That land speeder was with the beautiful blue and white extras on it. Nice bit of conversion with the magging on the doors, but also picked not just because it was a great model to paint, but also for a gaming reason, so something a little bit more personal. I'm not saying that painting is bad at all, guys, but having someone who's entered something purely because they think it's cool in games is really nice as well. And then last but by no means least, Mossman Studios, a really cool Land Raider, kind of pimp my Land Raider vehicle, with statues and banners and a converted multi-melter, something really different. And it was entered because it was different to all his other tanks, so something a bit unique for him to enter, which was really cool. So thank you for that. So the competition itself, so thank you to all of those guys who entered. They are brilliant. I will have links for your channels down there. Make sure if you're watching this, you check out their channels. Some of them don't have a great deal of subscribers, and they should do for the amount of work that they've gone in. All of them should have loads, because the models, the quality of the stuff they do is superb. And I'm going to be subscribing to all of them, and I suggest if you haven't, you do too, because so worth it. Just really class acts out there. So I was going to say there can only be one winner. However, I did something that only really I could do. So got the prize, found another one of exactly the same stuff. So I've decided that I want to put both of them in there, because I really ummed and ahed over this. I found it really difficult to pick a winner, and there were 3 people in particular I wanted to win. I'm not going to go through all 3. I mean, they were all beautiful. It was tough picking out those 3, and then those 3 I kind of ummed and ahed about, and I'm thankful I found another set to give away, because I couldn't have picked a winner out of all of them. I wanted at least 2 to win, and the 2. And I've been able to narrow it down to 2. The first one that I wanted to pick, this model because it is very unique. You probably won't see anything like it else out there. And as I've said already, it displays a model in a different light. And the winner is Archeolis for his lovely Hydroflack tank. It's beautifully painted. The lenses are all highlighted. You've got things like oil and burn marks. You've got scratch marks for handles. Simple, small details. But then when you zoom out and you look at the model as a whole, you've got something where the Hydro tank's just coming kind of into R&R. Maybe it's setting up base for the evening. They're putting camo netting, which has been scratch built all over it. They've really gone. So Archeolis, you've really gone to town on that model. You've got the crew, the fuel hauler carrying 2 jerry cans, smoking a cigar. You've got the guy with the spanner, the extra barrel for the stubber. That was it. That was really cool. And just like the crew all over the tank. So instead of them just like, blow stuff up, it's they're actually communicating with it, which is just really cool to see, and it's been very, very well done. So congratulations to you, man. So. I'll come to that at the end. So the second winner, as I said, I had real problems with this, because there were 2 that were, there in my mind that I thought, what, they deserve to win something. So I've had to narrow it down to 1, and the person who I've decided has really done a lot of work on this model. It was one of his, in his own words, one of his biggest projects that he did until he started his more recent project, which he hasn't yet finished. It's incredibly well done, and I'm going to give this to Dave the Bartender. So Dave the Bartender is doing Pre-Heresy World Eaters. He has, and instead of buying Forge World tanks, what he's done is he's created his own Vindicator, a Mark 1 Vindicator from a Mark 2 kit. And he's not used any Forge World parts. It's all been scratch built. It's his biggest project. It's been beautifully painted. It looks the part. He's added a little bit of Forge World stuff in there too, but it looks, you couldn't pick it apart from the rest. And I remember way back when I used to have my Mark 1, Vindicators and stuff like that. I remember when I had an old Mark 1 Predator as well, which I'd tell you what, challenge to you, Dave, I'd love to see you do a Mark 1 Predator if you've not done already. I need to double check your channel. I don't think you have. If you haven't, do one, because I really want to see it. But it's just the amount of detail he's gone into, and the entire model has been scratch built. Now I know I said it was a model with reasons, and I picked this model because I felt it looked fantastic, both the paintwork and the conversion work, and the reason he picked it was because it was such a big project that he did. So great work, fantastic, and I look forward to seeing some more of your Pre-Heresy World Eaters. So a couple of you guys were millimeters away from getting that second kit. I was sat here tearing my hair out for quite a while, but you know, I've given it to you two guys, so congratulations. Thank you very much for entering. All of you, thank you very much for entering, and commiserations to those who didn't win this time. I'm going to be doing another competition when it comes to 500 models. I'll be doing something, I don't know, something a bit different, but I'd love to see you enter into that one as well, and better luck next time. But the quality of the models that did enter were brilliant, so thank you for taking the time to post them up on my post. So Dave the Bartender, Archeolis, if you can contact me, message me with your addresses, I can get these sent off to you. Congratulations to you both again. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for entering. Thank you for subscribing. I've had 40 more subscribers. I look forward to getting the next 50. So I'll sign off for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing as ever, and I'll speak to you again another time. Cheers. Bye bye.